The Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kēfla.
I am Cree.
And we are the hosts of the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Welcome. You like that one? Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? We back. Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Kēfla.
I'm Cree.
And we are ready to get into it. Let's do it. So, how was your week?
So my week has been pretty good. I will say this start of the school year, we have been busy.
Come on now.
The one thing though, I've had some of my clients cancel, and I don't know if everybody's been a little bit overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Because I have checked on them to say like, hey, is everything okay? Are you still wanting to continue with therapy? Some of them, they're having some scheduling challenges and certain things, and so they're like, no, but I'm going to be there next week. And I said, okay, I just wanted to check in to see. So I'm thinking like everybody's kind of feeling that first part of the school year, just busy schedule. So I can't say I wasn't grateful because I too was tired. So when both of my Fridays canceled, I was like, oh, baby, yes. So I was really excited to have that. And then, so other than that, it's just like really been busy. I've had some zones training. I got to zones train at your
That's
school.
right. You got to train me.
I got to train this guy.
Because normally I'm the one training her.
Oh, polite. Anyways, so I really enjoyed your school and staff and talking about zones. And I think for me, I don't know. I feel like since doing the more clinical therapy, because I did school counseling, I was a teacher.
Right.
The clinical part helps me to see the need better.
Yeah.
Because even as a school counselor, kids only share so much. And parents only allow them to share so much.
Right.
But when you do clinical, you get to know all the things.
Yeah.
And so from that, being able to like truly work with people who want the help, I feel like it's helped me in talking about certain things that deal with therapizing.
Yeah, it gave you a better understanding how the brain works, the human works. It also, I could tell it gives you, because it does me, but I can hear from your speaking that it gives you a better understanding what grace looks like, feels like, and sounds like. You've always given grace to people, but now you like, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Because especially in the educational setting, a lot of these kids haven't been diagnosed with anything yet, even though, you know, everybody else done already self-diagnosed. And we be like, oh no, I know something. Yeah. And so you always tell them, well, look, we got to give these babies grace because we don't know what's happening. And we always said that. It's kind of like when we say something twice. Yeah. Like, I ain't tired, but I ain't tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you already knew it. Yeah. But you didn't know it,
and
you know.
And because there isn't like an official diagnosis, you know, we act like the thing is not a thing.
Right.
But the thing is a thing.
Yeah.
And even with that. So, and then for work, we've been doing some celebrations. And so we did a birthday celebration breakfast today out. And
how was that?
It was really, I always enjoy their food.
In comparison to the other one, I know it's two different things because that has into the sweet living. Oh. And then this one, but they're kind of different. I would say
they are very different.
Very different. Yeah.
No, I think I like sweet living better. Although sweet living doesn't have croissants. Right. So if you want a croissant, of course you're gonna go to the French bakery. But the coffee's better at sweet living. Okay. The coffee was okay. It wasn't terrible. But, you know, we had some terrible coffee. Yes. We've been to some places and had terrible coffee, but I like the coffee better at Sweet Living. Okay. But anyway, I was going to share, like, with our conversation today, we're just kind of talking through things and talking about, just people. Because, my team, we don't talk just about work. We talk about all the things. And so we were talking about, I was telling them, one of my mottos for the year is to not expect myself out of other people. And some of them are like, I don't know about that, Cree. What does that mean? I said, no, it doesn't mean you're just going to let anybody, you're not going to let people just act any way. I said, what it means is that you are going to give them grace, but you also can decide, do you need to set a boundary for that person? So the thing is, I'm saying, I understand you are you, and I'm going to accept that. I'm going to accept that you are you. And I said, but I still believe we teach people how to treat us. So then from that, I'm not expecting me out of you. So for one, I don't have to worry about being disappointed.
Right.
I don't have to worry about wasting that energy on trying to say, well, why would they do that? Or why would they?
Or convince them to not do that.
Or to convince them, because you don't have control over them and you only have control over yourself. So it's kind of almost the idea of the Mel Robbins, let them. It kind of goes along with that. Course. But then it's like, with that, you set your boundaries still. I said, so it doesn't mean you just allow them to act any kind of way. You decide how does your interaction moving forward look like with that person. They go, oh, I think I maybe like that. I said, I'm telling you, I think since I've said that is my motto, I have not said, well, why would they do that? I just go,
well, you look like me.
And keep it pushing forward.
I'm rubbing off on you.
And it does. And let me say, I think you are, because guess what?
What?
Today, as I was working on a presentation, and I said, oh, I'll just put in the housewives on while I work. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh my God. And I had to turn them off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was like, when I say, like, I think I've said before, protecting my peace. But I think I am really for real protecting my peace. Yeah. And it feels different. It feels better.
Yeah. Because it's only so much you can take. And I just hate to see those ladies with what, how people say, well, they got all this stuff and then they still acting crazy.
Well, that's for the money, honey.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But then you like, well, shoot, a show need to pick us up. We don't have no drama, but I guarantee you we can make some better humans. Right. We got thousands of people out there in the world that would tune in because it would give them a refreshing view of hope and of, something, and then going out there doing laughter. And doing beautiful things for people, going out there trying to make a difference with people's lives. You had the money that they have behind them.
Oh man!
Going to a single mom or going to a school and doing stuff for kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Come on, feel good, don't pay good, I guess.
Yeah. So
feel good, don't view good.
No.
But and then also in your field now.
Yeah.
You deal with so much.
That maybe I don't want that extra.
Yeah, so much trauma and so much other stuff that it's your body's defense mechanism of saying, look, I got to make this unattractive to you because if you put this on your plate on top of after school, on top of what you may face at work, what else do you have left?
You're going to be laid out on the ground.
Right. Because you can't come and take it on me.
I can.
You can't.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's one of the things that's one of the things that we have made sure of.
Take me a drive, child.
We make sure to work hard and not do that. Doesn't mean that we haven't had oopses, but
for the most part, I can honestly say we do not bring our mud in the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't track it. We dump our shoes at the door, our emotions and feelings at the door, and come in for a shower of love.
Well, and I don't want people to think that we dump it at the door and we don't.
But you don't get all the dirt off the shoes either.
No. So what I'm saying, yeah. So you're not saying we act like we don't have emotions.
No, but we are.
We don't let that impact how we treat.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Another.
We're cognizant of the fact that I shouldn't say what I said, or I shouldn't, say this just because I'm upset with work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even if we're a little short with each other, a little snappy with each other at a moment, it's like, okay, I know that wasn't in the moment, or that wasn't what I should have done, and we better ourselves for it. But some people, they leave them muddy shoes on.
They do,
and then they knock them on everybody like a dog. When a dog shake all that mud and get on the wall,
that's a great analogy.
What they do.
And that's like, even when I was a teacher or a school counselor working, I didn't take that to work for my students. So even if at home I was frustrated about home, or frustrated with a parent, or frustrated with whatever, like, you just don't take that out on other people. Yeah. It's kind of like yesterday when you were listening to, was it Oprah?
Yeah.
And that guy
Oprah
said what your
Grant.
Character is, where he said your character is who you are on a bad day.
Yeah.
Or when things are hard.
Yeah, well, when things are hard, who you
show up as.
Who you show up as when things are hard.
When things are hard, and that is so true.
Yeah.
I said, he asked me before I knew what the man. Who's the man?
Adam Grant. He sings. He wrote the book Hidden Potential.
So you asked
Very
me
good
what
book.
I thought character meant before you told me what Adam Grant meant, and I said, character to me is who you are consistently, who you show up as consistently, because nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like that aligns.
It does. We'll give it to you.
I'll take it. But yeah, that is true. So you have to think about that, and when you shaking off, like, all of your emotions onto other people, part of that, the behavior you're displaying, the character you're displaying, is you.
Yeah.
So be mindful of that. That's why they say, when Maya Angelou says, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
That aligns just with that.
She did.
Yeah.
They're not lying. Like what she said, they've been themselves for years. So they are good at being who they are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they are experts at being who they are. So if they are a jerk, if they are mean, if they are violent, they're experts at it, because that's who they've been for years.
That's who they've been for years.
Yeah. So they said believe them.
That is so true, because I just think to myself, when people say crimes of passion or crimes of such and such, I'm like,
you've thought those craziness for years. Ooh, somebody, I'm gonna do.
Because I just think to myself, if I came in here and you were with another woman, not only I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'm not gonna feel like I got to fight or kill or do all those things. I'm just gonna look. I probably just would look and say, "Oh, this is what we're doing." Yeah, and I would leave out and just be gone. I just can't imagine people say, "No, you'd be so angry. You just be." Child.
That's their
character,
and they undiagnosed, because they say, "I just snapped." I've always been like, maybe you just been bipolar underneath, and the trauma, because what bipolar. Severe trauma can expose
it,
the mental illness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it can
that
bring
really,
the mental illness to the
thinking
top.
about that, and I said, whoever made up that law many years ago,
was
created to protect
somebody they probably knew, or themselves.
Exactly.
Or other people. So they can blame it. Yeah.
Yes. It doesn't make it right just because it's a law. We know that. There are lots of laws that aren't right.
That's right. Say that.
Yeah. All right. What about your week?
My week was, like I said, you trained for me. It was good.
Thank you.
Tiring.
My training was tiring?
No, the week was tiring, child. No, your training, I did get a little tired in your training, but that's because I haven't been sleeping well.
Yeah.
And I was fidgeting real bad under the table.
I saw you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm trying not to fidget, and I just kept fidgeting.
It's okay.
And then, I was like, because I took all my medications, so I was good with that. But it was just, I was fidgeting. My mind was just racing. Yeah. And when I get tired, my mind starts racing to try to stay up and do stuff so that I can pay attention and all that. And but I'm even right now, I'm mentally. You can hear my voice is like 16 octaves deeper. I don't seem like I have enough time in the day. I really don't.
What you gonna do when you got to see the client?
I know, and that's what I was. Today I was thinking about. I said,
you're gonna feel like I felt.
Yeah,
at least it's temporary.
Yeah, that's the thing. I said it's temporary, but
so we have a break.
It's a long temporariness.
Yeah, it's a whole year.
Yeah,
not a whole year, but 10 months.
Well, what we call a school year, we call it is a year.
It is a school year. So we have our breaks. You don't need to go nowhere. You just need to sit down.
It's tough, but I said, look, I know God's gonna bring me through. He always does.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't have enough time, and I know it's okay. Just sit down and do it.
Yeah.
But then that's when the ADHD kicks in. Mm-hmm. It's like, and the anxiety kind of kicks in a little bit, and I'm like, for what? I just gotta make phone calls.
Yeah.
Or I gotta plan this event. I gotta contact the next week, but I don't. It's like I gotta go to the teacher because ain't nobody really reading their email, and they way down the hallway. But I don't have time because the class coming right now.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so much, but I do it all with a smile, and it is what it is. But I'm tired. I'm very tired.
I think that's what people don't understand. Like for teachers, educators, the breaks are needed.
I don't even have time to go pee.
Yeah. Or eat lunch sometimes.
Like today I didn't because I was trying to handle the stuff.
Yeah.
And
but can I tell you this? You have 2 other people in there.
Yeah, I know,
and you like to do all the things.
Yeah.
And you got 2 other people in there, and you need to use them appropriately to take care of you.
You're right. I will. Okay. I definitely will. I guess it's still because I'm trying to find my groove too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I understand.
Like today, because thank God my wife got me another car. My wife, she got me a sugar mama, boy. She got me another car. And so, but I like, at one point, like the podcast it stopped that I was listening to. Yeah. I was finishing up the I don't know, it just, I think maybe whatever from my phone, I don't know, a call came in and it shut it down. Then the call was kind of like going to voicemail, and I was trying to reach to do it, but it was so quiet in the car. And I said, ooh. I said, but I don't need, right now how tired I am, I don't need silence. I need some noise. Yeah. But it was so quiet. Yeah. I'm talking about just a perfect white noise. Yeah. I said, oh no, I need this stuff. I need music. But I know I could think better. Yeah. And it felt like I was finally alone and finally just doing what I need. I said, but nah, I couldn't do that. But I said, when I do get some sleep, I'm gonna probably ride a little bit in the quiet. But I'll say today ended very well. How did it? We had 5th graders. Okay. And we did this little quick game because I was like, man, I just don't feel like getting all this equipment out. Yeah. Even though my helpers and stuff, but it's still on me to know, so I can, because I'm the one doing all the talking and stuff like that. Okay. And we just did a quick cone relay game. All it was, like, they had to put the cone on the square. Next person run, put the cone on the square, they tag. Put the cone on the square, tag. When we get to the end, then you go and get the cone, bring it back. Yeah, bring it back. So we did that. Simple. Yeah. Kids loved it. I'm talking about loved it. But it was like the music we were playing when we were running the music. I playing Michael Jackson. Everybody loved Michael Jackson. Coach, you don't know Michael Jackson, do you? I said, child, we grew up on Michael Jackson. Do you know this one song? Yeah. So they want to play all these different Michael Jackson songs. And so this 5th grade girl, at the end, we had a fun time. They was running and I got them all together. When the teacher showed up, they was quiet. I said, no, we're not going to do this. And they lined straight. And she was a taller 5th grade black girl. She said, you the new coach? Yes, you are the new coach. She said, coach, you.
Oh, what did that mean?
She said, and she gave me some dap too. She said, you the new coach. I like, today was fun. Yep, aww. You all right. And I was like, I appreciate it. I appreciate little mama. But she had a good time.
That's good.
Yeah, she had a good time. And so that right there, it kind of made me feel good because even though it may not seem like a lot, for them just running and doing whatever was fine.
Structured play.
Yeah, and so I said, all right. So
calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Kimani.
Cool thing, we're going to do it again for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
So, but it just needs some break. But that was it.
All right. So we are going to play. I don't know if y'all have seen on TikTok where they do the number game. So the person writes a number. I know mine may be a little greasy too. Yep. We'll see how it sticks. If it doesn't stick, maybe we can just hold it or something like that. So then you put the number here. He's going to choose a number for me. I'm going to choose a number for him. We are not going to know the numbers, but we can ask questions to try to figure out what the number is. So
what's the range?
0 to 100.
Okay.
Let's do 0 to 100.
All right.
Okay. No cheating.
All right. Yeah, don't do like that one lady said. I saw you writing it. I said, you suck.
Yeah, I saw her.
I hate, I don't
but
ever
But they
cheat.
have done theirs more than once, so they must really, probably because they got a lot of,
but still.
What's the name? Okay, I'm going to put it on
a whole bunch of numbers. Okay. Stay there.
Fine.
I'm trying to make sure I don't put it over by the little thing.
My lace?
Yeah, by your lace.
Stick on the lace.
I don't want to put it by your lace there.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so everybody, y'all see the number out there in TV land? Okay.
All right.
All right, you ready?
You want to go first? What's your question?
Okay. All right. Oh, you wouldn't know. It don't matter. Is this number if this was my age, could I drink?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. My number if I ate this many cookies, would I feel guilty?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Is this number? No. Did I start drinking before this number?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If
Child. Y'all give us some help, some questions.
I'll try to think of it. Okay. Is this number older than me?
Yes.
Okay. Older than me.
If I had this number in, I forgot the other questions you already told me. Oh, okay, no. Okay, put it like this. Is this number larger than the amount of shoes I have?
Who knows? I don't know, because you got a lot of shoes. I don't know. That's a hard one because he got a gazillion billion shoes. So, no.
Well, mainly the shoe that I really wear.
Okay, then no, it is larger than the number of shoes you have.
Okay.
Oh, I like this question somebody asked. If I put a 1 in front of this number, and that's how much I weighed, would I be pleased?
I don't know. It depends.
Okay.
All right. If I took off the first number,
okay,
would I be probably losing my first tooth?
If you take off the first number,
and so the second number that's on there,
in the ones place, would you be losing your first tooth? No, you would have already lost several teeth.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I like that one.
Cool.
If you take off my number in the ones place, if I ate this many cookies, would I feel guilty?
Yes.
Huh. Then I know that I don't want to weigh that one, whatever it would be. It can't be.
Child, you have no clue what you just said.
Yes, I do.
No,
because you took the ones away.
Right.
So then, remember I asked you about if you put a 1 in front of it,
right,
would I be okay with that weight?
Yeah.
And you said maybe. It depends. What does it depend on?
If you put a 1 in front of it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff.
Would I be okay with that weight? I wouldn't get on the scale and go, oh my gosh.
It depends.
You know me.
Yeah, I do know you.
So what would I be? What would I say? If I put a 1 right here.
I'm telling you.
And if I ate this,
depend.
but if I ate that many cookies, I'ma still feel guilty. What kind of cookies? If I ate.
You already had a question. You already answered.
Okay, go.
All right. Okay, so if this was my years of teaching,
okay,
would I have retired?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, if this was a number on a football player, would it be one of the big guys, a linebacker?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be satisfied with
if this was on. No. Okay. All right, okay. Boom. Put it like this here. Okay. If I had a 3 in front of all of this, a 3 and a period in front of all of this, like gas price, would I be happy?
With the gas price?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right.
No,
all right. Good. Okay. Go ahead.
Thinking mine is going to be.
Ooh, I got a good question.
Okay. Is this number greater than the year I was born?
No. Well, okay, yes, but
Is it yes or no?
Listen.
What?
If you was born in this year.
No, that's not what I asked.
Okay.
Is this number greater than the year I was born? No, it's not. Okay. Foolery. You're just trying to be tricky. It's yes or no.
It's not.
Okay. I was only born 1 year. I wasn't born multiple times.
But I'm saying, if you were born in a certain year, right?
Yeah.
And then if you was talking about birth years, then the lower the number, the greater is going to be the age of the person.
Oh, but that's not what I was talking about.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Then you made me forget what I was going to say.
Dang.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I looked at you and you said something. And then I was going to say, okay, here it is. Could you do...
Oh, I got a good question.
Could you do this many squats holding a... I'll say holding a 30-pound kettlebell?
Yeah, I could.
Okay. All right. In a row.
But I'm in shape.
In a row.
In a row?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anybody talking about sets?
I probably could do it in a row.
Yeah, I could. You add up from last year to now. I already did it.
All right. I have a question. No, I forgot it.
So we got 2 more questions, then we got to guess. And we get 3 guesses to get to our numbers.
Okay. Dang it. What was my question? This number that's here, you know when I can retire, right? Mm-hmm. Is it greater than the age I can retire at? Mm-hmm. It is? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Am I guessing yet?
Not yet. You got one more question.
It's greater than...
All right. So this number here.
Yeah.
Am I almost there?
Where you at there? Where are you going?
My age.
What age?
At this number here.
What age?
Am I almost there now?
There where?
To this age. Oh my God. Y'all help her. Am I almost at the age? Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
I'm ready to guess.
You ready to guess?
Yeah.
You don't want no more number? Okay. All right. So you get 3 guesses. I'm gonna say Higher, lower, or whatever.
69.
Right on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What's your number?
88.
Nope.
Higher, lower.
Lower.
73.
Lower.
66.
Nope. Look at it.
Ouch. I know you lying.
We told the same number. He's a freak of Luke. I said, I think we chose the same number. I think we chose
Oh
the
my
same
God.
number. Isn't that crazy?
Hey, we said we in tune. Y'all seen it with your own eyes. We in tune.
Oh my gosh,
All
that's
right.
crazy.
I'm good with that. I'm gonna have to speed it up, do a little speed up version when we edit it.
Yeah.
That way we'll clip that part only and you speed it up on
Okay.
on what's the name. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the next thing is I saw an article and it caught my eye because it was talking about AI dating.
Okay.
It was saying that there's this company that does AI dating, and they're now on the look or the hunt for AI companionship therapist.
Okay.
Because people are having a hard time. So it says the Tech Radar article explores something that sounds futuristic, but is already happening. People are forming serious emotional and romantic attachments to AI companions, and some are now struggling with the emotional consequences.
Mm-hmm.
AI companion platform Eva AI is even hiring what it calls the world's first AI companionship therapist who can charge up to $200 per session. The therapist would help people work through emotional issues connected to their AI relationships. Mm-hmm. So here's some data about
how you get the job.
No, just about what's going on with it.
Oh.
So Eva. It's EVA. That's Eva.
Yeah.
Eva AI surveyed 1,000 adults who have AI partners and found 63% hide their AI relationship because they're afraid of being judged.
Right.
72% wish therapists specialize in AI relationships.
Okay.
68% say an argument with their AI affects the rest of their day. 1 in 3 experience jealousy knowing their AI companion talks to other people.
Child, get your life.
4 out of 5 say their AI understood them better than a human they were dating. And 6 out of 10 believe an AI relationship can be as serious as a human relationship.
Yeah.
And why do people become attached? They said the article discusses that the Eliza effect, our tendency to attribute human emotions and understanding to computers. And today's AI is far more convincing than the original Eliza program from the 1960s. AI companions can listen, respond empathetically, remember information, and provide seemingly endless attention and validation.
Okay.
And the psychotherapist Jane Bronston, Eva AI's relationship expert, says some people may turn to AI because they don't feel seen, heard, listened to, validated, or understood in their human relationships. Social anxiety and social awkwardness can also contribute. So who do you think uses AI relationships the most?
Basement dwellers.
Gender.
Male basement dwellers.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about basement dwellers because it did not say that.
Close the door, Mom. Go here. Those guys.
Well, it's mostly males.
Yep.
So
the ones that lift their arm like this in their shirt show. Stomach show like that. Yeah.
So some of these people are married that are doing this. So if you're
little cheat
married
code.
but secretly maintaining an intimate relationship with an AI companion, is that cheating?
Yeah.
You think it's cheating?
I think it is mentally. Yeah, because all your emotions are tied to your mental.
If it would,
and then so you're the emotions that you're giving them are, it's like it's a spiritual drain. Those emotions now you've received what you needed from that person, from that AI. So you don't have that to give to your spouse because you're already giving it away.
So I think I think that's the same. I agree with you because I think that over time, just like a real person.
Of course.
That you would withdraw yourself from that person. But what would be most challenging is how they wouldn't even know, like,
who wouldn't know?
Your spouse. It'd be very, very hard to determine like what that is. They probably be looking around trying to think if you with another woman.
Yeah, they'll know something's wrong.
Yeah,
but they wouldn't know what pinpoint because you're not going with anybody. Your clothes ain't coming home smelling like perfume. You're not buying Plan B and condoms. So something's happening. You know what I'm saying? So unless you start buying computer McAfee, because afraid you got a computer virus for having sex with a unprotected computer.
So why do you think they create this emotional connection or the need for this emotional connection when they do have a spouse? I understand the part of the social awkwardness and that connection, but what would make somebody who is married and has a human connection or a girlfriend, why do you feel like they need?
Because AI is what is the power of AI? Where does the true power lie in AI?
The connection?
Not the connection.
What?
If I'm doing something on AI, and I want an answer, where does the true power? The power lies in the what? Starts with a P. What do you write? What do we call that? PROMPT. The prompt.
Oh yeah.
So I control the prompt.
Also, you can control what you.
I can control, right. So whatever I wish my physical person was, I can create that in the AI.
But that what's weird to me is that they, since you know that and you said that, they obviously know that they have created they've created this conversation.
Of course.
So it's not something that a true connection, because you've created this whole.
You tell them what you want.
Yeah.
It's just like a dating service. I tell you what I want. You go out there and find that person for me. And then when you find that person for me and I meet that perfect person that I told you to find, they're saying all the right things. Oh my God, how amazing is that? That's what that is doing. It's no different than on the phone conversation. Now that I create a prompt, what are you looking for? I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. And then we know once we give AI the prompt, it brings back stuff to us that we was like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we do.
This is amazing. Ooh, look at what it said. It said this. It said that.
They said for the AI, like, because they actually look like a person or whatever.
Yeah.
But when they're showing them, because they still treat it like a dating
so they'll show an image.
But the image of them is like very vulnerable, whereas they said it's completely opposite on a dating app, because people generally post pictures of confident, smile,
right?
That what they feel like will attract somebody. Yeah. Whereas in the AI, it's the opposite of that. So I guess
they have to, because the person that's actually going to AI is someone who is not able to stand and maybe look someone in the eye. Yeah. They need someone who has a little to make them feel like, oh, this is finally somebody I'm on a pedestal above. You know what I mean? That's obviously why they have to make that person vulnerable.
That is really scary.
Yeah.
And so now when I'm trying to figure out, like, what do you think would make them need an AI therapy, just to kind of get out of the relationship?
Yeah, I think either they realize it's going too far, or maybe they're trying to too far because their spouse is finding out or something like that, or some of them are trying to feel like, how can I stay in this in a healthful way, knowing that it's not real? Because I want to go further with this, but there is no further. Oh my God. The only further I can go is, continue to talk. Yeah. And put a screen protector on my screen. Because after a couple talks and some lotion, they're gonna need a screen protector. Oh my God. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying.
It's true. Yeah. I know it's true.
Because you think about what people already do to, like, with porn and stuff like that. Yeah. They get engulfed in it, and it becomes their everything.
Yeah. So in some ways, it's somewhat of an addiction to something that can never be anything.
Mm-hmm. Similar to like people fantasizing over porn stars.
Yeah.
You know?
But this is a little bit deeper.
It is, because a porn star, you never know. A porn star, you can at least meet a porn star. Like, oh my God, that's such and such.
Yeah. But this
see them. Oh my God, that's such a. This, you will never meet that person.
So what do you think? Okay, they know when they start this is not a real person. Mm-hmm. When do you think the shift happens where they forget that?
I think some people may not ever forget that it is a real person. Mm-hmm. They may say, well, I know this is fake, but it feels good. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The same, just like look at the control. We watch a movie, it makes us cry, it makes us laugh. Yeah. It gives us all the emotions that life can give us because it reminds us of something. Yeah. So they can hear all these conversations and it will give them all the feels of a real relationship minus the sex. Some people may not even need the sex. You hear people say, I don't need penetration. I don't need, You hear people who say they're, asexual, where they don't need to they have no desire, no sexual desire. Mm-hmm. But they have an emotional connection that they desire. Mm-hmm. And that may be enough for them. There are people who are married who love their spouse to death but do not want to have intercourse. Mm-hmm. But they would not leave, they would not cheat, they would do everything they can for their spouse, and that's enough. Mm-hmm. Intercourse is not even an issue. Mm-hmm. So they have everything they need. But I think for some people, it gets to the point where in intercourse is something that they want. Mm-hmm. They start feeling those loins build up and they're like, oh my God, what can I do? And then when they realize I still don't get there, even if they masturbate or whatever they do, that desire is still there. Yeah. And the longer they stay there and the more they masturbate, the stronger that desire is going to be to see what it would be like if it was real.
And so that's why they need a therapist.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about, they were saying like for some people with the AI, it may help with their social anxiety. Do you think it would help?
It's like practicing.
Or does it increase the avoidance because it truly isn't like exposure? Like exposure therapy puts you out there, but this is like not. So
it's just like comparing an iPhone to a Samsung.
Yeah.
There are people who's going to love this iPhone no matter what it is, and there are people that are going to dog it out. Mm-hmm. Samsung they're going to love, some people are going to dog it out. If you're with the AI and you're trying to do it for social anxiety and it taught you to be braver, it gave you words to say, it gave you the confidence that you feel like, and because you really want to go out in society, you're going to go. Mm-hmm. If you're the kind that does all these things with the AI and then you say, oh, I'm fine where I am, you're not going to go. Based on what study do you want? You see what I'm saying?
But so I guess the study would say what would need to accompany the AI social awkwardness exposure to ensure that it doesn't create a space where it doesn't help your social anxiety.
So it has the potential.
What would it have to be paired with?
Yeah.
For it to have benefits.
Yeah. If the goal is to actually get out in society with a stronger sense of confidence from speaking with this AI companion, then one must make sure that they are exposing themselves periodically to society. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like with that, I personally feel like, I know they're talking about they now need a therapist because now they're a hot mess and they think with this whole AI dating, but I feel like it's somewhat exposure therapy and then growing it out into the real world. So it's like starting here and going there. So it feels like it should kind of coincide with a therapist or somebody kind of guided for somebody with that.
Yeah. But see, that's why I was like, how much is it paying? Because they're saying they want an AI therapist. So really they want, it sounds like they want a human therapist in the AI world.
Yeah. So which tells us what about AI and emotions? And
but that's what people always say. They say AI can do many things, but it cannot replace true human emotion. Yeah. That's one thing AI cannot
Body language, all the things. Yeah.
It cannot do that. It may show, like you can have a perfect AI figure animation, that could show a person looking sad and may make you feel sad.
Yeah.
But the true emotion cannot be shared, even like on a screen.
But I got a question. You know how some of the platforms for private therapy, like Simple Practice, like that's what we use, and it uses AI.
Right.
Do you think over time is the use of AI would provide?
That's what studies are, or I don't want to say studies, but articles and what are those people you call those theorists are saying, like, the reason why AI was created is to be attractive to people, to give them answers, but it has to steal from you your choices, your selections, your needs, and your wants in order to get the data to create what it needs to create.
Yeah. I do think people still thrive off of human connection.
Of course.
And I think
that's why libraries are not closed, even though we have audio books and Kindles.
Yeah. Because people do thrive off of that.
They need the
I don't
touch,
think you can
the feel, the see, the sense, the sights.
I know it's kind of shifting, moving, but I still think people do. Okay, so if there was if as a therapist, as a future therapist, if you were to move into AI therapist, what do you think is the difference between an AI therapist and a regular therapist?
I think that it's also I think if a person is truly into AI, I think I'm speaking live, but they can create whoever they want to create me as. Oh. So on their screen, if they're those Furbies, if they're a Furby, the ones that wear the tails out their booty and the butt plug, I could be a Furby therapist talking to them.
They got a butt plug though.
Yeah. Oh. You ain't never seen them?
I seen the Furbies, but I did not know they had butt plugs.
Yeah, some of them actually that's what the tail is. They'll it's attached to the butt plug. Yes. Some of them are like that. Yes.
I thought it was
not
just
all
a tail.
of them. No, some of them are tails, but some of them get real, like them Furbies that be walking around, and they they have a butt plug attached to the tail.
How do you know this?
Child, what number I wrote on that thing? I'm just saying, I come across things, and I'm not gonna say, oh my God, what is this? I'm like, wait a minute, what? Y'all do what? That's crazy. But I'm still reading it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like.
Would you be interested in being an AI therapist?
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
Because if you're taking my professional knowledge, and I may sound like a robot to you. Yeah. It's like it's like the show from your city, the movie, Wizard of Oz. You know how he had that veil over him, and he was like, "I'm just old," and they believed all of that. Yeah. But behind the screen, he was someone else. In front of the screen, to them, it was whatever they imagined. Mm-hmm. And, I was whoever I was behind the screen. And I could do that because if they are going to really allow me to be their therapist and I stay in my professional practice, being AI, like I said, if I look like a Furby, if I sound like a robot, but I'm doing my professional, but that's the only way because they are so into AI. Yeah. It's the same thing.
I think that's quite interesting.
It is the same thing.
I think it would be quite interesting just to explore like that thought process. Yeah. I just can't imagine like falling in love with a computer.
Yeah. But they've been doing that for a minute. Remember that show Max?
They said that 1960.
Yeah, that Max Headroom and all that stuff like that we used to watch. People was falling in love with them. People fall in love with cartoons. That's why they made cartoons sexy. Cartoons were originally for humans, for adults. Yeah. Fantasizing about Babs Bunny, then what people call themselves, Babs Bunny. Yeah. Because that bunny on Roger Rabbit, she was that cartoon. Rabbit. Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. She was fine. The bunny was fine. Stuff like that. Yeah. So people have been fantasizing about stuff like that forever.
So Furbies has been a thing forever.
It has been a thing forever.
Yeah. And I just learned, just knowing about it, but it's been a thing forever. So anywho, those of you out there therapists, this is going to be a new specialty.
Because they want everybody know.
Therapy.
One, your work is confidential anyway.
Yeah.
So you could be anything. Yeah. You're helping your client confidentially.
I'm telling you, that would be quite interesting and entertaining to kind of see how these people's lives are impacted by their choice in AI dating.
It's crazy.
And being...
It's crazy, like, what's coming to light.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, all this stuff a lot of times behind closed doors, you know. But now it's like what's coming to light because I guess so much is happening and people are like, I need help.
Yeah. And on top of that, I know the number of students that I deal with and know about who deal with social anxiety. This need is going to go up for sure, without a doubt.
If you're doing AI, you're already confidential. We already do telehealth because people don't want to go in and let people know.
Right.
This will, it's the next thing.
Yeah,
it's going to boom.
Thing. It's going to boom.
And it may be more money into it, so.
We'll be thinking about adding that to our practice.
Come on, AI practice.
Yeah.
They be like, what are you doing, honey? Why you got that green suit on? Well, you know, it goes with our green screen for our AI. Because when I put the green thing on, I become anything. Right. You know, you have to have it on.
Whatever they want me to be.
Right. In order to do whatever.
Ooh, can you imagine having group therapy with all people, AI daters?
Yeah. It would be interesting because.
Oh, man, that'd be cool.
It would be. It would still be like real because in their mind, everything is real. But the stories that come up, you'd be like, whoa. Are you believe this, you know? And,
I would definitely
but as a therapist, you have to be, unbiased. Yeah. You know, in the moment, you bring a bias. We always bring a bias because we bring our skin color, we bring our upbringing. But
our experiences.
Yeah. But, you know, you have to go in there and be like, whoa, this is crazy, but this is cool.
Yeah, at the same time. Cool. Anywho, I thought that was so interesting. So I chose that little article. And I guess you know what that could be.
A believe it, sister.
That's
right.
Believe it, honey.
Believe it, chat-to-pa. That's probably a chat sister.
What's her name?
Chat-to-pa.
Chat-to-pa.
Oh, Chat-to-pa. Girl, you over there looking at Chat-to-pa? Yep,
Chat-tisha. That's her name, Chat-tisha.
Claude already signed because I knew a lot of black Claudes. Yeah. They were always old and smoked cigars down there in Florida. Oh, man. All right, so let's move on.
Okay.
So,
well, I chose this.
And I'm finna read this.
Okay.
All right, so in our life.
Because we did not do the calendar thing that we talked about.
No, we didn't. So we told y'all to do it. But it's just like teachers. Hey, we tell y'all to do homework. We don't do it. We just grade it.
Do as we say, not as we do.
That's right. We grade it.
Don't do that.
But anywho, all right. So how about you tell me?
Yes.
In this busy life of ours.
Yes.
In the life of providing provisions, always being there.
Yeah.
And knowing that the mighty God may not give us what we want, but He always give us what we need. What is one thing that you need from me?
What do I need?
And it was a great question. Cree, give her credit for doing this question for today. I'm just going to be the one that reads it.
Yes. I'm just thinking about how busy that we will be. I'm so happy that this past couple of weeks have kind of slowed down. The one slowed down because of Kimani. I had to go help Kimani, so I had to cancel almost all of that week. And I think my people probably realized, wait, I need a little bit of a break too. So I'm thankful for that. I'm not going, my little check is going to be my little extra check going to be a little short, but I think my body really needed it too. So I actually am grateful for that, and I'll be fine. But because we're going to be so busy, I think what I know that I will need is just connection time, meaning nothing big or major, but like when I said, let's go get ice cream or let's go do like just something that's just that we kind of go and do. It don't have to be a long drawn out day, even if it's an hour that we go kind of do ice cream, or we go, what's something else that we like to do?
Yesterday was great because you just went to Trader Joe's with me.
Yeah, because I was like,
I ain't going no Trader Joe's.
I wasn't going to go to Trader Joe's, and I was like,
cool
I should go. And so I did. I got up and got dressed and did all things so we could go. And I still got all the things I need to get done. So,
so what do you need?
So that is like just to make sure that we find a time to do something, even though we're so busy. So if it means like Sunday is our day that we kind of go do something, or Saturday afternoon, because Saturday afternoons, because I know you're going to maybe clients on Saturday, but that will be the same for me. Mm-hmm. So even if it means Saturday afternoon, we just kind of do something that is just together. Even if it's go for a walk, even if it's ice cream, even if it's go to Barnes and Nobles, just something that
some connection.
Some
skin.
I just want to make sure we do that because this next, and I don't want it just to be like just connect for intimacy.
Yeah, no, I know.
The other connection.
But like I said, we have to have a touch.
Yeah.
You know, because sitting across, just looking. But like I said, even when we walk, like if we holding hands, if we're doing,
or if we go to, we can even do a movie date.
Yeah, it's just something like it's the energy transferring.
Yeah,
you have to do that. You have to make sure that energy is there. You have to connect. You have to charge.
So I just want to make sure that we do that and don't be like, oh, I'm too busy, because I can get that. I know I get that way when things get so busy. I be getting so task oriented, and then so that's what I need from you. So what do you need from me?
I mean, I could say a few things.
Well, go.
But no.
Oh, we only said one thing. So what's the one thing you need the most?
I just need. I mean, you already give it to me, a safe space. Mm-hmm. But I need to, continue to give me the safe space.
How do I provide a safe space so I'll know what I'm doing to keep doing it? What does that look like? How do I do that?
How you doing, honey bun? Honey bunny, how was your day? Just the small intricacies of that.
Oh, when I say, what you did with your life today?
Yeah, and just like the knee rub or something, the subtle. It's soothing. It's my security blanket. It's my, just rubbing the back of my neck. It's my, because like when I'm tired, I'll go, I rub my neck. I rub my head. I'm like,
you do.
It's just just that is like, it reaffirms that it's good. Everything is good. It's like, like in the movie Ray Charles. When, remember when he was blind and he couldn't do something, his mom somebody wanted to do it, and he was like, nope, and she was crying that she couldn't do it but she knew if he fought through it enough, he would be better for it.
Yeah.
Similar to, I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be whatever, but just to know that you are there to see me go through it, knowing that I'm gonna be better for it. Not saying that you could do anything about it, but sometimes just knowing it gives us the confidence. Like you're teaching me how to ride a bike. You took my training wheels off, and you're holding my shirt, and I'm riding because I know you're there. I'm confident that I ain't gonna fall because you're gonna catch me, and then all of a sudden you've let go a long time ago. But my confidence was there to know I can keep going through. So on these tired moments, I just need that little reminder of my training wheels are there. Like, you're there to catch me emotionally, just catch me physically, just catch me whenever, because it definitely is going to be a lot. You know what I mean? But just to know that, man, I got something home that is my safe haven. It's my safe space. It's not, you need to hurry and figure it out because I'm tired too. Which a lot of people get that from people. So I just need you to continue to be my safe. I know I don't have to ask you, but
that's okay. Reminder.
Yeah, just it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
That's all.
Perfection. High five.
That's
all
it.
right.
All right. So mental health tip of the week.
My mental health tip of the week is, and I've been sharing this for the last week or so.
Oh, mine's on the phone.
My mental health tip is assess or reflect on what are my true coping skills or coping strategies when life is challenging. Because what I'm finding...
Say it again now.
what coping skill or strategies, like reflect or assess yours.
Okay, assess it. Okay.
Because
see if they're working. It may not be working.
If they're working,
okay, gotcha.
Are they healthy? Are they working?
Yeah.
Because I think or do I even have any? Because I'm finding that there are lots of adults who don't have them, and they think, well, I'll just go to bed and wake up the next day, and that's how I get through it.
Or they just mask it, and nothing ever gets better. So, my coping strategy is go to work. I mean, if I work out after work, say, but you're not getting better.
No.
You go to work, but like, how can you minimize the instances of needing that escapism?
But on top of that, you've got to have more than one. So there are people who just use working out. Well, what happens if you get injured?
Or sick, yeah. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do then?
Your gym closed.
You cannot just depend on the one thing.
That's true.
So you need to. So that is my mental health tip: is to assess and reflect on what are your coping strategies. You need to have at least 3 that are your go-to, and they can't be all in the same kind of realm of things. They need to be something different. So perhaps it is for me. I will say like a run, a bike ride. I'm gonna do it. For one, I want to be healthy, but for 2, I just like it, and it just makes me feel accomplished.
Yeah,
makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And then music. I think music is important for me in that. And for me, I do like to scroll. I might scroll too much, but I can say my algorithm is positive. So when I scroll, I'm going to get prayers. I'm going to get motivational statements. I'm going to get stories that say, oh, man, look how grateful they are. Like, it's going to be stuff like that. So it makes me feel good. But you need to know your algorithm in order to be able. You can
reset your algorithm, too. You can reset your algorithm.
And you can reset it. And then for me, I think my other one, for me, coping is to make other people feel good. So whether that's through a compliment or if it's through a message to somebody, like when I do that, that makes me feel good when I do that for somebody else. So what are yours? And then with that, once you assess and reflect, then you also need to practice those daily, not just when things are tough. So I call it the boarding your home like in a hurricane, so that when the tough times come, because we all have challenging days, you're already well because you've been doing a thing. So if you got to tap into action and get a coping thing, well, I've been doing them. So I can go right into action, and whatever is challenging is not going to feel challenging for long because I've been doing the work. So that's my mental health tip.
Good job. Mine comes from Adam Grant again.
Okay.
When he said, develop your confidence in the fear as opposed to trying to gain confidence before you do the thing, that's fearful or hard or tough. And what he did, he gave an example. He was on a dive team, and he said that he was not a good diver, but he had a great coach that said, if you really want to be here, I'll never cut anybody that really wants to be on the team. And so he said he could barely swim and all this stuff, and he wound up by his junior year in high school. This was his 9th grade year. By his junior year in high school, he was all state. By his senior year, he was topped in the nation. And so he said there was one day when he had to dive off a diving board very high. He was going to do these different difficult flips. And he got up there, and he was really nervous and scared to do it. And he was trying to gain the confidence to do it. And he was just scared that he was going to belly flop or hurt his neck or something like that. And the coach said, are you going to jump? He said, I want to. He said, well, jump. And he said, I'm scared. I'm trying to get my confidence. He said, no, you don't gain your confidence and then jump. He said, you jump, and through the jump, you begin to gain confidence. And so a lot of times, same thing with this podcast, I had the equipment for almost 3+ years, 4 years maybe. And I was worried about it not looking as professional, not being good at it, not doing great. I mean, even still, the second season, yes, we had a nice backdrop and all that stuff, The lighting wasn't as great. It took a while to try to even get the sound right, and it's not even there yet. But what's happening is in the process of it, we're developing our style. We're developing our confidence. Many people were not great the first time they tried
anything.
Right. But they continued to do so and became great at it. You think about a bestseller, a person that writes, get their first written anything. You can't say, oh my God, from day one they was perfect. It was probably, wasn't even legible because they were young. They probably couldn't even spell cat. But they continued and continued and continued over time. If they stayed true to their dreams and their goals, they became who they are today. And so I tell you, experience gaining your confidence in the trouble. Gain your confidence in the lack of. Start developing your wounds, your scabs, your war stories. And before long, you'll find out that all the stuff you were worried about is way past you now. And that you are more successful because of the fact that you just jumped in it and started swimming. So that's my health tip.
So in other words, just do it.
Just do it. Nike said it, man. Just do it. So I say, get into it, man. Get it. Go get it. It's yours, I didn't have my daydream. I love this little band I got. It says, never quit your daydream. And I tried to wear that little rubber band all the time because I daydream all the time. And it's so easy for me to quit my daydream. And sometimes I do, but Cree like, no, don't do it. Don't quit it. And God always shows me a quick reminder. Even when we're reality TV or something like that, I say, I ain't doing no TV no more. Screw it. Let me just focus on this. Something always occurs where somebody recognizes me and an opportunity comes up out of it. Always.
Yeah.
And so God put those things in my heart because he has bigger things for me even now. I know I'm going to be on television again. I know I am. And I'm going to be able to still be who I am, my true self. 'Cause every time I've been on TV, I've always been who I am. And so that's, even when I was in hip hop here, I was who I am. Silly person dancing in this costume. You never knew, but that's who I am. So God has always been there for me. So get into it, man. Get into it. All right. What are you grateful for?
I will say I'm grateful for my experience at your school. Sometimes you go, how you can do well, but you go into some places and people don't want to tell you that it went well.
They are so good at, they pour praise on you.
Oh man, they just really pour. If you don't feel good
leaving that building, and you're in and out of that building.
In and out of that building. I don't know. It got to be you.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just so grateful that they felt like I need, even though like Elizabeth came and talked to me after, but before that, one of the teachers came in, she's like, I just had to come in. So it's just like the feeling of people feeling like they have to tell you, like, because they don't have to do anything. Like I do feedback at the end of the session, and they can offer that feedback there. But to feel like you personally want to come and tell me,
it hits different.
How well you felt like I did. I'm just so grateful that they felt like they wanted to make sure to come and tell me. It really made me
ponder what to do in the future, because you was like, I know I'm supposed to be doing something bigger, and you are.
Yeah, it really made me ponder that.
Yeah, that's God's way of saying, look, I told you, I got it.
Yeah. So anyways, it really did make me ponder, and so I was that was very grateful, and I do feel like God speaks through other people for us to hear. Like sometimes people say it's a whisper, but sometimes it could be through somebody else.
Yeah.
So anyways, I am grateful for that this past week. What are you grateful for?
It's gonna sound crazy. I'm grateful for the car note.
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean? I know it's crazy, but it's so, I felt confident. Just going to work. I wasn't, I gotta dodge this pothole. I gotta, you know what I mean? Because if I hit something wrong, that bad boy with the Jeep,
your Jeep.
Yeah, and it's like I got to do this, and it just felt so comfortable. And I know God would have said no, because He done it with our houses. Like when we was trying to get a house, He was like, no. Yes, now's the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I know He's doing it because I didn't want a car note. But
yeah,
I needed it, and I know it's going to provide. He always does. I'm grateful.
And we
like
were still reasonable.
Yeah.
We were still very reasonable in what we decided on.
I'm grateful. Like I said last time, man, I'm grateful for the provisions because he's always been provided. Mm-hmm. And he's provided, like, with that job, and for you to feel what I feel at that place makes me feel good because now, like, even when they see me, they see you, and they just like,
well, you know what? I felt the opposite. I felt like, because I've been in church school before, and I know it was under different leadership or whatever, but I feel like them meeting you, and even though they're like, I remember Cree coming, but I think the connection was different because it was like, she wasn't just talking hooey-fooey. Like, that from really is who she is. Yeah. Because now we met her husband, which I talk about in my trainings. Yeah. And so now they're like, that's all real. So that's
what Elizabeth said when I was on bus duty. Mm-hmm. She said, you guys really are like just two of a kind for each other. So y'all are always positive, and people just gravitate, to your spirit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she said, oh, I knew it when we interviewed. She said, I knew, mm-hmm. And it just made me feel so good. And I feel so good there. And it just makes you shine differently. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Cause it's like God, like he took off the layer of dust.
Yeah. Because I think that sometimes when you have presenters and people who come from the district office, and I know people already told me prior to this, mm-hmm. like the connection or however I connect with people is just, they're like, you're great at this.
Right, you are.
But I think in your school, I don't know, I just feel like it just made me seem real. Mm-hmm. Because mm-hmm. sometimes you just want, she just coming here playing
selling
like
something.
Playing like something. This. Yeah. And then I think it made them really say, oh, no. Like, that really is who she is.
That is Coach Hair Wife. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Them two like that. Yeah, I see them. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, it's different. Mm-hmm. All right. So what are you looking forward to?
Ew. Oh, I'm looking forward to presenting to the lovely ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Okay. This Saturday, I will be presenting at their mini conference for the Atlanta Suburban chapter. Mm-hmm. I'm presenting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm presenting more self-care for Black women, taking care of themselves. So I'm really looking forward to that. I worked on a slide deck that is beautiful. Mm-hmm. The Black women on my slide deck. Oh.
Reflective of what they.
Oh, it's just so beautiful. It just makes me feel good just looking at it. So I'm hoping the way I feel looking at it, it just transcends to the ladies that I present, along with my good old information and strategies for them. But so I'm looking forward to that. I think all will be amazing. Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
I'm honestly looking forward to a break, whether it's if we do decide to go out of town, one of the Labor Days or the break, mm-hmm. or just.
I just want to go somewhere and be lazy.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. I don't know where. But we do have to remove ourselves from the crib, though.
Yeah.
Because if not, we're going to find something. Stuff. Right.
Yeah. I just want to go somewhere and just kind of just be lazy.
Yeah. I want a day of hotel only. I want a hotel only day.
And order food in.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to order food in, but at least where we could kind of walk to the food. You know what I mean? Like, because hotel food don't be good. Now, mm-hmm. Greenville was good. I would give you that Greenville was good, but I can't think of no other hotel where the food was good. Yeah. I really can't.
Okay.
And so, if you can, then correct me and then we move it. Okay. But anyway, I'm looking forward to just getting it together. You know what I'm saying?
We might go back to Greenville because remember, we didn't get a good food experience. Yeah. So we might need to go redo that.
The only thing we had was at the hotel and the sweet potato cake.
And the sweet potato cake. And everybody was like, we're going to do a better job. Everybody said, y'all didn't go here, y'all didn't go there. So we might need to do a redo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of Greenville.
So that's it. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Oh, and listening to Money today about his first day.
Did you get to hear him?
No. You already talked to him? You're a buster.
A taint. But I told him I'm going to get off the phone.
Ain't no tainting. I already knew you did.
How did you know?
Because I just know you. You can't wait.
Yes, because I called him and he was like, Mom,
you
still
called
at
first.
work.
You called the first training time and all that. I just know you, which is fine. You drove your baby to work. First day at work.
Yes, and then I told him, I
which
said,
is fine.
This is what I told him.
What I mean?
I said, well, I'm going to phone. Don't tell me too much more. I said, because I got to call you back and pretend like I ain't talked to you with your daddy.
Right.
He said, okay, Ma.
I already know. Have your moment. That's you. You're going to need that. So, that's it.
All right.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for your patience. I know we got to get back on schedule. We will. But y'all rocking with us. Share this one, and then we'll see you when we see you. This has been, the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Kēfla.
I'm Lucrecia.
Yes. And we doing it. I'm 52 coming up for your boy soon. Yeah, quiet on the crew. Anyway, all right, y'all. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.
The Refreshingly Normal Podcast.